Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for As Far As the Eye. It's a cute little, not really 4X-y, but kind of like a 4X light maybe so far, with a little bit of resource management and maybe a little bit of a roguelike feel to it. So it's a cute little game. We're playing through the campaign. We're in the third campaign mission, I guess, of 5, I believe. And we're trying to make our way to the Eye with our two little pupils here. But yeah, let's keep going. This is the last halt before the Eye. The tribe is finally at the end of its long journey. They must cross a wide ravine using a zip line to reach the Eye. It is not possible for just anyone. Only an engineer can prepare a safe passage for the caravan. It's time for crack skills to shine to become an engineer before the waters reach the tribe. So he's got to become an actual engineer. And we need 200 wool, 10 ore, a bunch of wood, and an engineer. We could have gathered more wool in the previous one. And maybe we wish we had. Once we get in here, we might find out that we wish we had. But let's find out. Fulfill the objective and get everyone safely to the Eye before the waters come. Choose well where to place the caravan and deploy your mobile buildings to collect wool and feed your tribe with pepkins. Note, if you construct buildings on adjacent hexes, they will gain a proximity bonus. Their yield will be increased. This bonus is represented by stakes and flags around the building. Okay, so we can still move you, right? Like this is a thing where we can move you. We don't have a lot of pepkins. I feel like we need to keep moving you a little bit further up. I guess they eat less when they're inside the little animal. Remains discovered. These are remains from ancient times. They were leftovers from previous cycles, traces of the passages of an earlier tribe of peoples, reclaimed by nature. Exploring remains can be dangerous or beneficial. You never know what you can find. Crack is fascinated by old buildings and wants to visit all of them. Crack is delighted at the idea of sharing the tribe's discoveries with other peoples once they reach the Eye. To visit remains, assign the exploring people with a right click and choose Explorer. Exploring remains will take 1 turn. Right, we still haven't found the resources where they were needing. We might run out of food here in a moment. All right, there's those. We haven't found any. Okay, the pepkins are way back down there. I was hoping we'd find some over here. Remains. Well, lots of wool. All right, there's pepkins. Don't really have a good place to plop you. I think we're going to pop you in place. This isn't great. Because we're not going to be able to get the adjacency bonus that I was looking for. Actually, I could move you back 1. Plop on the forest tile. That's going to put us further away from the pepkins, which is not ideal. All right, I think we're going to plop in place. I don't know that we have a better place to do it. We've got to start gathering some stuff. We're probably already a little bit too late because, we did bring a little bit less than maybe we should have. We need to start gathering some from somewhere as quickly as possible. So we'll just gather from wherever. Actually, I guess I can just do it from here and you'll go to wherever the closest place is. I guess for now, you will start gathering some wood because presumably we're going to need some wood here soon. Let's do that for a little bit. We might even actually need a little bit. You know what? You're going to do pepkins as well. We might need double pepkins just to get a little bit extra here. We are about to run out. So they're going to take some health damage. Come on, get it back. Get it back. There we go. Okay. Let me do that one more time. Obviously, I got a little bit low. Do they recover health? No, they did not. Okay. So they got that going for them. That's good. So now we can go back to Crack. And Crack can start gathering some wood, I think. What are we going to need to plop the stuff down, and where are we going to plop them? If we clear out this wood, we can put the wool thing over here, and that might be a start. We do need to visit the remains here soon. All right, one more and we can get the wood done. All right, so you're going to turn that back in. I'm going to have you build the wool thingy majigger. Where is it? Pasture. I guess we're going to build that here. And then you can, once you finish building that, we can move on to something else for a second. Kind of almost need somebody building food the whole time. All right, still constructing the pasture for the moment. There we go. You can actually now switch over to getting wool from somewhere. And then you can go explore the ruins back here. Which might actually do some damage to him, I don't know. Craig spends the day reconstructing the sawmill that had collapsed into these remains. Transforms into a permanent sawmill. Okay, well that's convenient. It's the only way for a worker to earn XP to be built on a plane. Alright, well, let's come over and explore this one. By focusing their attention near the remains, Craig makes mental contact with a nearby entity. There's someone stuck under a fallen beam in these remains. Crack goes looking for the trapped pupil and finds them in a large room. The rescue is injured, but is delighted to join your tribe. A pupil joins your tribe. They are hurt. Don't forget to heal them. Oh, how do we heal them? We'll find that out in a second. A new pupil has joined your tribe. An unexpected earthquake surprised Sylv, tribe gatherer. The vagary destroyed all the buildings of their tribe and buried Sylv and a rubble inside their remains where they thought they were safe. Speaking of Sylv's sawmill must be somewhere in the halt, in a terrible state. Sylv dreams of becoming a woodcutter and will be very useful when it becomes to building the zip line. Okay. The tribe is now composed of 3 peoples. As such, there's 1 extra mouth to feed. If science harvesting isn't sufficient, the harvest hut can be improved to make it more efficient. The first harvest hut improvement reduces the harvest cycle to 2 turns. Science would be able to bring back the food faster. This improvement costs resources but will be permanent. Now, each building can be improved twice and gain 2 different bonuses. Okay. So, I think one thing we're going to have to do, we got to find space to put the harvest hut. Right, because we can't just build it. I'm assuming, right? Apparently we could put it on top of one of these things and just use up those, but I don't know if that's what we're going to want to do. I think what we actually want to do is we want to grab probably a new guy. Crack. So we want to grab Sylv. Let's have Sylv gather wool here. Yeah. You're going to grab the wool. Oh. It literally has to be next to it. Okay, well then I did this wrong. We're not going to be able to put we're not going to be able to put the harvest hut down. All right, well in that case, let's see here. I mean, Scion has to go back to food, even though it's going to take him an extra turn. Put the harvest hut over here. It's not going to have the adjacency bonus, but at least it's something. You're going to have to go there. I might have you start gathering some of the wood over here. Maybe we can clear a spot. Let's just have you gather wood from this. And then we're going to have... How do we heal? The whispering is kind of throwing me off a little bit. How do we heal? Maybe there's a place to heal him? I don't know. All right, Crack, you're going to keep exploring, I think. Bunch of wool down here. All right, remains discovered. Yeah, explore the remains. He has an injured 1, which is down here. Okay. More. The mobile buildings constructed by this people are more compact. 10 experience per harvest cycle for mobile buildings constructed by these people. I actually like the more compactness. That means we can bring more of them with us and fit more stuff. So I think that's actually a really good idea. Although I do like the experience. Experience is always good. Yeah, I don't know the healing thing. I'm not sure if I understand the healing. Oh, wait, there we go. Wait a minute. Oh, we already found you. Remains discovered. We already found that. We already found that. We found that. That's okay. All right, everything's good. Pasture's good. Repack. Okay. Muffled sobbing guides Crack's footsteps into this abandoned building. Though they make their way even further and seem to get even closer, the corridors remain devoid of life. Unable to determine the source, Crack calls out. The sobbing ceases instantly, and a surprised voice resonates in their mind. Who are you? Your fellows have left me here for so long. They always leave me. You are no different. You want to leave, don't you? Indeed, my voyage is not over. Stay longer, just a bit longer. All mobile buildings are damaged. Okay, great. That's just amazing. I'm assuming we're going to be able to repair them at some point. Send a druid to analyze the remains to find out the effects by doing the same. Send a druid 2 to make negative effects positive. Oh, so that was just a negative effect then. Fair enough. Already salvaged. Already salvaged. Okay. We need to... What do we need to do? If we get rid of this, then we can put the trade, the resource thing there. There's actually not a lot of food here. Most of the food's back down this way. I could send him over here to drop the food thing. Just so Cyan can just chill down here, right? Plus there's some ore down here. Yeah, that actually might be the right move. Okay, let's have you, even though it's not going to have an adjacency, let's have Crack build or unpack the harvest hut. We want the mobile harvest hut though, so we want the 40 wool. So in the meantime, or no, we want to unpack the one we got. I'm sorry. I almost did that wrong. You're going to go build that. You're going to move pretty fast to build it, which is good. Once we get it built, then you can kind of move over there to get us some food, hopefully. More efficiently. We got plenty of lumber at the moment, so even though you do want to be a lumber person, we probably want to switch you to something else. We are going to need lots of wool. So come over here. Oh, we can repair. That's how we repair. Can we heal? Don't see how to heal, but we can definitely repair. So we probably want to do that here in a moment. Let's just have you gather wool. Once he gets done unpacking the thing, we'll have him repair. Oh, we are not getting enough food for all of this. Can you repair? Actually, more than repair, you need to gather some food for a few ticks. We're gonna take some more damage here, aren't we? No, we got just new food from that. Okay. We got to do a little bit of food cycling here for a couple turns to make sure we get a little bit of a head start. Presumably this thing can be upgraded. Get some wool. We can one turn to the harvest of food. Or we can remove less per hex. But there's lots of food down here. So I think we stay the course. We're going to run out of time. This might be our first one that we fail. Which is fine. We got to learn. Alright, the wool tile has been depleted. Okay. Now we are so low on food. Kind of need you to come down and gather food as well. So that we have time to get Scion down here. Oh no, you need more wool so we can get that bonus. That's right. Not great. This is not going great. But we're hanging in there barely. $140 wool. But you're just not very good at wool gathering, I'm assuming. Okay. Now we can upgrade you. I'm assuming this is a binary choice, maybe? Or maybe we can take both ultimately. Alright, so we got enough wool for the moment. We will need more wool here in a bit, but you're going to come over here and grab Pepkin just so we can get Scion down here. Okay, I think Scion can move down here now. Once Scion has finished gathering whatever they have in their hands there. There we go. Scion, come down here, please. Gather food. Oh, can't host any more peoples. Okay, never mind. Come down here then. And then we'll switch you over to gathering food in place of Crack. Alright, food seems okay. And Crack, can you repair this now? Okay, I just want to get you repaired up. You're going to come back up here and I guess go back to gathering wool. While Scion takes over the food. And Scion with one less cycle should be able to keep up with the food, I hope. Still need ore. Actually, you know what? Before we leave, Crack, grab some ore. Oh, we need the ore thing. Okay. How much is that going to cost us? Permanent is 100 wood, which I think we're going to have to go with permanent. We might... I think we're going to fail this one. We're really running low. Alright, so you're going to have to gather ore. Thankfully, we don't need much ore. You need to go back to gathering wool at this point. Hopefully the food can be kept up with. It's very inefficient to have this thing where it's at. Actually, your best thing would probably be just go back and get the rest of the lumber. Alright, we got all the ore we're going to need. Can you come pack this back up, maybe? And then you need to unpack that. Down here, I guess. Pretty sure we failed this one. Trade bonus, yay! More wood per cycle. I think we're going to get the wood that we need in time. Yeah, we will. So I think you can actually grab the harvest experience per cycle here. In retrospect, I should have gotten the more food from him. Now I realize that. All right, we got all the wood we need. You need to at least try to... I mean, there's not much wool left. I guess grab the 20 wool that you can. Oh, we actually don't have the building at all. Never mind, I was misunderstanding what it was doing there. Okay, you're going to continue doing what you're doing, I guess, for a minute. All right, you've got to gather wool then, as quickly as possible. From there, I guess. Can you gather wool as well? No, just one per. Okay. Then we are going to be short on wool. We almost made it. We are going to fail, it looks like. Because we're going to be short on wool, unfortunately. Alright, we can replay this one, though. That I kind of understand. I misunderstood a few things, and I think that's fair. So we did die. We returned to the Psy, but I think we have a better understanding of what we need to do here. You take with you the last glimmers of the spirits that inhabited him. You tried to guide them, to carry them, to give them the right directions and the right actions. The result of your vain attempts is in front of you. See their clothes wash up on the planet. So dark. On the mountains in the forest, you could lift them if you did not in turn become so weak. You feel that your reason for being takes you elsewhere. Another tribe awaits you. All right, so it looks like we can go back. We're gonna have to replay that probably first mission again. But we have a better idea of what we're doing now. So we're definitely gonna be coming up here. We need to assign on to the pepkin harvesting and explore with crack. So, I don't know if it really matters which direction we explore to. Let's just go over here. All right, we'll look at the trade wheels. Nothing for us to grab at the moment. Come on. Oh, I have to go down here. It's like, why can't I close it? All right, good stuff. Close those out. All right, so we do have some wool down here, which we're definitely going to need. We're going to also need lumber. I'm going to have you explore the last couple spots real quick. So now it actually popped up. I don't know why it didn't pop up before. Maybe I just missed it. So pop that up. You can actually, you know what? Maybe we should go ahead and build this now since it's asking me to. I think we take a little bit extra time in this one to gather some extra resources if we can fit them into the little dude, which I think that's a smart move. I do want to explore a little bit just to make sure we didn't miss anything last time. And then we'll go gather the wool and everything else. Okay, cool. So you're going to come back over here, gather wool. Not your forte, but it's going to be fine. We do need to build a harvest hut. So what do we need to build? And we want to build a mobile harvest hut, the hut this time. So harvest hut, we need a mobile one, we need lumber, and we need wool. So we're going to grab some wool from over here for sure. We're going to temporarily, we got enough food. We're going to temporarily switch you to a little bit of lumber so we can get the harvest hut here in just a moment. So I think it was 40. 40 of both, I think. Okay, so now you finish that. You can go back to food. I think we're going to bring as much food as we can with us into this next mission. All right, you are going to now crack. It's going to go ahead and grab and build the harvest hut. Mobile. Right there. Looks like a good spot. Centrally located. Okay, you're going to go back, gather some more wool. You are going to assign to the harvest hut gathering pepkins. Get you your level up here in a second. And then we can probably go back to the wood. Finish that off a bit. Alright, so you have finished that. I think this time we are going to grab... I mean, I love the XP, but I think this time we're going to grab the extra food per cycle. I think that makes the most sense. Knowing what we know now about the next mission. You know what I mean? So, foresight is so good. Or hindsight is 20/20. Foresight is whatever it is. Do we want to bring in more wool? I think we might just... Yeah, we'll just harvest all the rest of this wool. There's only a little bit left anyway. And then we'll switch over to lumber. We get the last of the wool. We'll play this one out until the very last possible moment. Okay. And then you're going to gather wood from here. And we'll just do this until we can't really do any more. Like until the last possible minute. I have to go a little bit further to get that. Do we want to just grab some food? Yeah, I think we're going to actually have to switch to food. Closer. You know that food's going to be good for us. One more? Alright, that should be it. Hey, level 2 gatherer. Less food consumed. 1 movement point when carrying food. Oh, that's a tough one. I feel like... I mean, the movement point's good, but I feel like we're going to want to try and stay close to gathering spots anyway. Just for efficiency anyway. So I feel like this one is, if we do it right, less valuable. Whereas this one's just going to always be valuable, right? All right, we'll go with that. And I think we're ready to pack up and get out of here. Hopefully we can carry all this food with us. All right, first off, let's start with the buildings because these are going to be awkward. Something like that, maybe. Not a lot of wood we're carrying with us, but I think we can grab all this food. Oh, I didn't bring any wool last time, I guess. Oh, are we going to be able to get all this food? Ooh, we're not. Unless I can Tetris this a little better. We got... Technically, I have enough spots for the rest of the food. Can I Tetris this better? Let me put you up here. We're going to put the wool inside there. I'm going to put the, what is it, stone? 4 across. We're going to put the lumber down the side here. Food there. It's a little bit, still a little bit wasteful, unfortunately. Yeah, it's still not perfect. This one's just weird. This is an awkward shape. You're so close. Just can't quite... Oh, wait. You can move that up to there. Get one more at least. Oh, we are so close. We are wasting some, though, and they are not going to be happy that we're wasting some. Is there a way to move this around? Make it fit better? Don't think so. All right. That's unfortunate. Well, we're going to have to deal with our first punishment, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. We'll come back and do this, replay this next mission again. We got a lot of food this time, so hopefully that'll last us a little while longer. We can find the other people, make sure we're gathering food quickly. Basically, Sion's going to be gathering food the entire time. We'll probably put down the harvesting hut in that first food spot. If it's the same map, it might be, since it's procedural generated, it might be a little bit different. But I'm assuming since it's the campaign, it'll be the same in this regard. So we'll see. We'll figure that out next time. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.